Alrighty, here it is. The phone that I claim Walmart paid me to take. We have the Cricket Icon 6 here. It is one of those budget phones that, if I had to guess, either the hardware quality is just that low that they're able to turn a small profit on it, or more likely they're relying on you sticking with their wireless service, making a profit that way that they can lose a few bucks giving you a semi-decent low-end phone. But how do I claim Walmart paid me for this? Well, I had to give the clickbait title somewhere. Walmart didn't inherently pay me to take this phone, obviously. I paid $9, but there was a promotion running where you get $15 of Walmart cash, which you can go cash out. So technically, with an investment of $9, I could make $6. So yeah, Walmart isn't standing there. They don't have an employee saying, hey, come take this phone. I'll give you $6. But if you notice these on clearance, go ahead and pick them up, because at my store, they weren't properly marked. So no one knew, and I got to pick it up. I also got another one. Let me grab it. I have yet to open this one. Maybe another video down the line. The Outlast 5G. I was not paid to take this one, and this one I think was $13. So maybe we'll get some better features. I mean, we could see some here, but we'll find out next time. Also, this one's 5G. It's kind of cool. Let me grab the phone here. So I got two of these because, of course, I did. $9 a piece, and I had someone with me, so we used their Walmart account, and they got 15 cash back, and I did too. Alrighty, so we have the phone set up here, and let me plug it in just so we can get maximum performance out of this guy since it's on low battery. Wow, look at those animations. It's actually not too terrible of a device. I've gone ahead and debloated this device to the max using ADB to disable whichever programs I don't see necessary. This is definitely necessary, but we're not supposed to talk about that on this platform. If you know, you know. Anyways, games. Clash Royale runs quite fine on this. But honestly, the biggest issue this device has that I notice is just regular snappiness. So, you know, obviously it has no problem here. But let me pull up a YouTube video. Alrighty, let's see this. Look at this guy. He's got a nice truck here. And we could see that it takes its sweet time loading, and if we try to do something like play at 2x speed, it starts kind of stuttering, which makes sense. I mean, this thing is not running a Snapdragon processor, even a low-end one. It's running, I believe, a MediaTek, something like that. I don't think it says it on the box here. I'll throw it up on the screen if I find it. Not that there's anything wrong with not running a Snapdragon CPU in your phone. It's just that here we can see YouTube is certainly not optimized for whatever we have here. Playback is fine. I have been watching videos on this for like the past couple weeks or so. 720p is about the max I would stick to. It's definitely a good Wi-Fi device. It's kind of like a fun little home tablet. Maybe give it to your kid after you debloat it. Maybe, you know, hang on to it as a shop phone if your hands are getting oily, or spare backup. One of the notable conditions that I was told at the register by the sales rep, you have to be active on Cricket for, I believe he said 3 months. I've heard 60 days depending on the phone, but still, for something like this, in my opinion, unless you're looking for a new carrier, it's probably not worth it to join Cricket just to get this unlocked. You could probably find a much higher quality phone for much cheaper. Much cheaper in the sense that you have to pay for 3 months of service, that is. Because obviously out the door for $9, $10, you're probably not going to find all that decent of a device, especially something usable in 2025 with modern security updates. So for $9 or $10, it's certainly fun, certainly usable. Beats buying a beat up old Kindle that runs proprietary OS. This thing is really running what I would call pretty much stock feeling Android. I mean, it reminds me of old OnePlus days. After debloating it, I mean, basically, and when I say debloat, I'm using that term very lightly. I literally just went through, uninstalled as many apps as I can, went to the ADB tool on my desktop, disabled as many Cricket-related applications as I could. Then I also disabled any SIM packages that I could. So now also if you insert a SIM card, it crashes the phone. So don't do that if you want to use it. But for me, this is fine. I mean, it works great as a Wi-Fi device. It runs Clash of Clans. Or Clash Royale, that is. It can watch YouTube videos. TikTok is absolutely atrocious. Let me pull up a TikTok. So here we are on TikTok. Looks like a pretty cool channel. And I mean, general snappiness here isn't bad, but searching this up was quite slow. And if we click on a video, we can see that TikTok is really just expecting you to be on a mainstream device, or something is definitely limiting us. Could be RAM, or cache maybe on the CPU, but something is really not happy. So I would say TikTok is in the realm of practically unusable. The other thing that is very unfortunate for this device are the speakers. So let's scroll up to that latest video. Let's go ahead, turn up our volume here, which we can see is struggling. 1994 Ford F-150 with the inline 6. Now the problem here is we just have mono right down here. This top speaker, I'm guessing, is for call only. I have never heard any volume come out of it. Either that, or it might just be a decorative piece. Another kind of unfortunate downside to this device is this 50 megapixel camera. I believe it may be 50 megapixels, but it's not a very good 50 megapixels. So we can see here, doesn't look awful. That screen resolution isn't great, but I'll go ahead and we'll switch over to this and see what we think. Alrighty, we are now filming on the Cricket Icon 6. Not this exact one, this model's still sealed, but the one that we opened and we're just looking at. This is the OnePlus 13 we were filming from. And, I mean, overall, from what I'm seeing here, doesn't look too awful. Looks like it's having trouble with the light balance here. Looks way too dim over here and way too bright over here. You can kind of see that getting something. Let's see, it doesn't really look like there's much ghosting on this camera. I mean, the video is definitely better than the photos were. I'll shoot some photos and we'll insert those as well. But, I mean, for an environment like this, very stagnant, nothing too crazy, colors don't have to go wild. Not too bad. Let's bring in something a little colorful. We have this lovely mouse pad here from AliExpress. And I mean, based on what the display is showing, looks like it's maybe a little warm, but that could be if night mode is on. Otherwise, not too terrible. I know I'm being a little critical for a device that I got for literal negative money, but we do have to review something here. We have to talk about something. So the one thing that I will say is impressive on the side of the device, the fingerprint reader, pretty snappy, pretty accurate too. It does not like any of my other fingers besides the thumb that I scanned it on, and it opens up pretty quick. It's a little annoying at times actually, because I'm used to my OnePlus here, where you just tap it, and you're on the screen. We're good. But you can, you could turn your phone on without there being an issue. That's no problem. If you do that on the Icon 6 here, you will be unlocking your phone. Sometimes you just want to check your notifications, check the time. No can do. On the Icon 6, you're going right to your home screen. So that's a little bit annoying, but once again, we're kind of picking nits here. Obviously, if you can go ahead and you could pick one of these up for $9, for -$6, for however much you can get it under, I'd say about 20 or so, maybe $15. Go ahead and do it. See if you can, figure out how to debloat it. Have some fun with it. I don't know. Do a drop test with it. Don't be so wasteful. Don't just buy it and smash it, maybe. But I guess it's your money. Do what you want. But have some fun. Spend $9. Get a little bit of insight on Android phones, especially if you have an iPhone. Explore a little. And that's pretty much it.